streaming. Settings, it should be on. Please tell me it's on the right. Okay, so maybe that's worked. Excellent connection. There we go. There we go. It has worked. There you go. You can hear it. Okay, so we're actually live on the YouTube now. So now, what I'm going to do is go over here to, real quick, my videos. And then live. And this one, I can select that and just axe it. Where's the trash can on it? Fuck's sake, guys. Delete forever. I understand by deleting this video, it's gone forever. Bye forever. There we go. Okay, so we're actually live on the YouTube now. The only other thing I want to do before I do anything else, anything further, is actually grab the link. There should be some sort of link to the live at some point. So I have to figure out where the hell that is and actually do that. But anyway, I keep refreshing and it's not showing me live. I think YouTube is just delayed by a little bit. But anyway, we're going to be getting into it shortly. Man, this is what a pain in the ass this is. It's telling me I am definitely. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I don't need all these tips and tricks, YouTube. I know how to. I mean, you make it fucking so so damn complicated. But if I go over here and I go to live, and I go to live, and there it is. There's the video link. That's what I want. I wanted the video link. So now that I have the video link, first off, I don't even have Twitch up on the phone. I'm testing an audio channel now, a new audio, because I think you can set the audio track. YouTube's always delayed by a few seconds. Welcome in, Viva, by the way. I appreciate it. I wanted to grab the live link for tweeting out, because I haven't actually tweeted or BlueSkyed out yet. So now I can actually do that. And say, there we go. So we're all squared away there. It's a mess. Well, it's also me experimenting. But what do you call it? The other thing is as well that I'm actually testing. You can select the audio track that goes to YouTube, and if that's the case, then I can go live earlier and set this up during the actual countdown stream going forward if this works properly, and then I don't have to wait till the music's done playing. But anyway, that's that. We're logging on. It is PangYa time once again. The one thing I did want to do, well, I don't really want to do it yet, actually, but I wanted to buy more of the certain type of. I didn't get any mail for logging in. Oh, because I went past midnight last night. That's right. Okay. So I played a game last night, late last night after stream. I wanted to go to the. I wanted to get this ball again. Where is it? The comet, the bomber comet. Yeah. Because the effect I think is really nice on this. It's kind of neat. It's like a firework. But I do have 700 of the Aaron birthday comets, so I'll probably roll those out at some point. I also have the football comets. Yes, there's a football comet. So still have some Mikus left over and some others I've picked up on Gacha. Speaking of Gacha, we should probably roll that right now. I don't know how this is going to work, but let's do it. It did capture it, thankfully, even though it goes to a different screen. I have 388 partial tickets, so I can play 38 times. We're just going to play, there we go, and we'll go back to the main screen. Every time I do that, I have to actually move the window. Note to self, here are all the partial gacha tickets I got, the items in the mail. I can get rid of those. I don't think it's really given me anything. I do have card holics, by the way, I need to open up. So these are packs that give you cards that you could eventually then come into your character mastery and assign those cards. and they give you different effects. So this is bonus Pong. This gives me accuracy +1. This gives me accuracy +1, etc., etc. Right? So the cards actually do help. And oh, I don't have the Tiki reports. I could have sworn I used Tiki reports in that monster stream I did when I played 10 rounds. I could have sworn I had Tiki reports to use, but apparently I don't, and they're gone. So do I have keys? I need keys. I need keys to open these guys, the spinning cubes. So we're gonna go to the cauldron real quick and try to make keys. Right, so we want a key wherever it may be. Sapphire. These are the artifacts. You can make everyone except the Rainbow Magic Hat. Special items, the event items. I can make a wheel. I could make a wheel of time. Ba-ba. So there we go. Made a wheel of time. Does it go to your mailbox, or does it go just straight into your? It might just go straight into your room. I cannot remember. Oh, you know what? I think you have to buy the keys. I think you have to buy the keys. Now, yes, here they are. Key of Fortune. A set of 20 pieces is 90,000 Pong. So I'm just gonna buy 3 sets, and then I can go back to the room. And those items should be there. There they are, 60 keys. So now I can come over here and I can open cubes with the Key of Fortune. Pang pouch. I'm only gonna open 5 for you. Let's see, what do we get? Another Pang pouch. Another. It's actually Pong, but you know, you get the point. One more. I've just got nothing but Pong. Nothing even significant. It's all been Pong. So, an experience pouch, which is nice. So then I have to go into the mailbox. I have to collect them, and then I just always want to clean up the mail afterwards, so it's not just, oh, what are you doing there? You are supposed to. System error. There we go. It's turned into a piece of mail. So that's gone. So I've just gotten, they should be passive items if they're not already put into the game. Yes, so active items. I might as well make sure I'm equipped up here. I am not, so we're going to do that now. So yes to you, and then also the double strength boosts. There we go. That's that. So we're ready to go. Enough of the delay. We're doing a 1-star tour tonight, so 5 matches. We might go a little over, but don't matter. 1-star tour. Round 1 of 5. I don't really feel like using artifacts because I feel like, or some artifacts, because I feel like holding on to them for a future stream that I have an idea about. But we'll use the Orchid Blossom and then the Penny Abacus. So the Orchid Blossom basically says wind will be 1 through 8 mile an hour, but it won't be anything greater than that. So we're going to do that. We'll start up in everyone's favorite, Ice Spa. We'll do West Wiz. We'll do Lost Seaway. We'll do Pink Wind, and we'll finish with Blue Lagoon. So everybody get a nice little Ice Spa going in here. Time 35 minutes, that's correct. The bot. And I didn't even see who's on tonight. Not a lot of people. At all are on tonight. So here we go. Ice Spa. But yeah, we're underway. So little nice little challenge right off the gate with this hole 1 that you want to Toma into the canyon here. Oh, okay. I might recover. I told him apparently on top of the thing, and I still should be okay. This is the main thing you want, is to catch this canyon ride all the way down towards the green. So the spin helped. Definitely gave us what we need. It's just got enough momentum to get on the green. So there we go. We're going to have a putt for eagle right out of the gate. Welcome in though, Viva. I hope you've been well. I've had a really crazy day today with everything going on because of end of fiscal year, so you gotta love it. It's always just absolute mayhem. That should be good. There we go. Sleepy as fuck? Yeah, well, it's late there, man. It's 2:30 in the morning for you, and you're watching an anime golf stream of a dead game. Come on now. But hey, that doesn't help. I saw the play. I did. Yeah, that's near my old stomping grounds as well. By the way, Northeast Philadelphia. That's not terribly too far from where I used to live. It's not terribly too far from where the girlfriend lived as well. So, she's actually closer to where that's at than I ever was. So, oh, I put backspin on this too. That's fine. That's fine. But you know, I can't say anything about it. I just, you know, everything will. Once the investigation happens, we'll know what happened, but you just feel bad for people. This is the second one, by the way, Viva. I don't know if you know that or not, but we had one in DC about a few days ago as well. Yeah, it is. Alarm set to 5 a.m. Why? You absolute masochist. Don't tell me you have work tomorrow on a Saturday, man. Come on now. Yeah, DC, I saw. Oh, yeah. There we go. Unfortunately, I do. Go to bed! Stop chatting with me. Go to bed. I might get this on the... Oh! We're going to get this on the other fairway. That's even before the spin. Now I'm going to take spin. Oh, what a shot this is turning out to be. That. That's a nice shot. Right. Sets me up well for the second shot. Oh, hell no. I overslept on Tuesday. That was 3 days ago, man. Thank God I hit that. Thank goodness I hit the backspin on this. We got a chance now. Oh, so close. So close. Yeah, I'm not like that, man. I need to get 7 hours. I can function off 6, but I need to get 7 hours, so. You know, I'm a little tired. Because of last night, because I didn't fall asleep till like 12:30, 1 a.m. And I woke up at 7:30. Quarter of 8 maybe, but... So, me too. Blame my body for waking me up at 2 fucking a.m. Yeah, I get that, man. I get that. We're gonna go right here. And I'm gonna tomba the shit out of this. Oh no! This is gonna be. I'm gonna wind up tombaing right on the ice and just planting there. Okay, that did not go as planned. So I'm gonna give this the old yeet, and we're just gonna putt that shit and let it ride. That's gonna go all the way around the canyon, hopefully, straight onto the green. Oh, we almost went in the hole. Can you imagine? It'd been like a 200-yard putt for an eagle. That'd have been crazy. Shit. Yeah. I blame my body for waking me up at 2 fucking a.m. Yeah, I get that. I totally do get that. So, I hope you get some sleep, brother. I really do. Alright. Part of me wants to use my first power shot. Part of me wants to just curl this shit. I think I'm gonna do the latter of the 2 options. I'm gonna just curl this shit. And hope it gets on there. Well, I've missed PangYa, but I've definitely curled it enough. It's gotta come back. Yeah, I can sleep afterwards. How long you working for today? Oh, it's gone over the green. It might be puttable from there. We'll see what we can do. It is a headwind or tailwind as well, so I might just say fuck it and try this chip. So I think that's what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna give this a little chip, and we're gonna see if we can get it in there. So 6-2. Oh, I just missed it. I should have putted. So 6-2, is that when you're, or is it 7-2? That should be like 8-2 or something. You're about to tell me. So 7-2. That's still a full ass fucking day, man. That's brutal. Right. I would call out, like, if that happened to me, I would, like, nowadays, I just fucking call out, which I know is not ideal. I don't call out very often, to be fair. Like, let's not get myself wrong, but I'm worried about this spaceship. This hot air balloon. Get out of the fucking way, man. I think I clipped through it, but we're gonna try. We're gonna find out. We could clear it. Oh, we just went over it. Oh wow! I ran out way further than I thought it was gonna run out as well. But it's still in the green. We still have a eagle putt, or I mean a birdie putt. Yeah, but for Alifung, I am gonna find someone standing at 6 a.m. on a Saturday. I understand that, but. I understand that, but I always am like, if I call out, that's not my problem. That's my employer's problem to figure that out. You know what I mean? Like if there needs to be coverage. But I don't work in an area where my job needs to be covered. So I also get it. That's a beautiful putt. I get it. I mean, I used to work in an industry that was like that. Yeah, that was tough. I'm management, I don't have that luxury. Alright, P. I'm gonna call your store tomorrow and specifically ask to speak to the manager. While you're working. Knowing full well you're too tired to take any of my bullshit. Oh boy. People's like, I will destroy you. Fucking straight end my life. So, you do that. First couple of hours are dead as fuck anyway. Alright, fair enough. So, oh, that's not bad effort right there. Alright. Let me just, there we go. So, birdie on 6. Up to 7 under. Or 9 under, sorry. Through 7. We got another one of these nice little holes. Where we get to drive up onto them. I hope the wind takes this. I'm not going to use any power shot, which is always tricky when I don't. Oh, no. Clear. No. I did that literally last time as well. God damn it. God damn. And I'm miles away as well from the fucking green. Downhill 58.5 meters, by the way. So I needed the top spin to get through the rough patch I'm going to be hitting into. So the oscillation is too much. Oh my god, what an awful bounce. What a absolute. Are you honestly for real? You're going to go into the same crevice you always get stuck in. Look at this thing. It's going to like ride around and then it's going to stop right in the center of the. Fucking hell. Okay. Now that we're done dealing with that bullshit, let's figure out a way to try and get this on the green. Man, this slope is going to really take it to the right, but the wind is going to try and take this back left. So we're going to go max. And we hit the power spin. That's not bad. It's not bad. But it's par, right? This is going to be for par, right? Yeah, this is par. Our first par of the stream. Let's see here. Okay, good. It sunk. That was my concern. It's like, it's not turning, but it did sink. So. But. Nice. Anyway, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's stream. It might be tomorrow might be a whole mix of things. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Depends on what time I go live. So I've kind of like I hit alt. Please alt. Thank you. 5-meter tailwind, and it's 9-meter downhill, so I'm just hoping the 3-wind will have enough to clear this ridge, and then I can because the ridge is really high. Yeah, we've cleared it by a country mile. That's not a bad effort. So. This is for an albatross now. Alright, there we go. That should be right there. There it is. Albatross it is. First of the stream as well. But yeah, I think I have F1 on the calendar tomorrow, which I'm like not in the mood to play. Like at all. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I might switch it up tomorrow. I kind of want to play some more time in it, but also like I might play First Descendant on stream because I haven't played that. I haven't touched that in a few days, and I've also re-downloaded Nikkei, so I might start or restart Nikkei tomorrow as well. It's been a dog's age since I played it. I don't even know if my account's still gonna be good, and if not, we'll just restart it. But it's one or the other. Oh my word, I stopped it a yard from the hole and I spun it back. Ay. So. Anyway. That's gonna be a birdie. So, ouch, yeah. That could have been a hole-in-one. But I stopped myself a smidge shy. So, don't matter. We're shooting okay. 13 under through 10. So, not bad. We're moving on to 11 now. And this is a hole that I have to use another power shot on just to get it onto the green. So. There we go. Oh, I thought that. Okay. I thought the slope was going to add more than 10 yards to that drive, and it didn't. So now we have a long-ass putt for eagle. But it is still an eagle opportunity. So let's hit this around 17-ish. 17.2 should be fine. It's all about line and not about length now. Line looks good. That's eagle. Perfect. Perfect putt. So. I never can hit this canyon. And I have a 5-meter tailwind as well, or headwind as well, so yeah, it's definitely not happening this time. So I'm wondering if I should go for it. I could see if I can hit like a 3-wood and then power shot and see if that takes. The fact that it curves this way doesn't help me though. I think I'm just gonna go for my old reliable, which I wish I had more distance on, because then I could get past that ice, those fragmented pieces of ice at the end of the fairway. These things right here, they're gonna be a pain in the ass for the line of sight for the next shot. We could spin past them though. We'll see. Anyway, so no, we're right. I'm gonna have to shoot right between them, right between the eyes, for these guys. So 7.59 meter downhill, 5-meter headwind. I'm still gonna backspin, and we go right between them. Now here's the question: did it carry the ice? Oh, what a terrible, what a fucking awful bounce that was. Barely got on the green. So, I think right here's even like fine. 21, so 16, 18, 20.85 would be fine. 21.1 actually is perfect. Get there. Oh, it's there. It's just got the legs. It's a nice eagle putt, that. And we keep on moving on. 17 under through 12. Do I have I have one power shot. That's actually uphill, so I kind of want to almost even aim like right here. But 3 meters is not going to push this a lot. So I think that might be fine. I actually think that, yeah, I think that's okay. Just cleared the plant. Oh, that actually landed short. Oh, that took a big ride on the canyon. Oh my god, it ran over the fucking... How'd I run over the green? It ran over the green. Oh, nasty. Nasty work. Alright. I need something more than 47, so I'm going to hit right at the second tick here. Second tick from the end, because once you can only use spin if you get past that second tick, and then I do want to spin the ball forward. It's a lot easier if you hit the green, by the way. Thanks, Viva. I will. I'll take that into my considerations next shot. So, yeah, I missed. So, we'll still get out with a birdie. And aim better. Yeah, you're right. Just FYI, you're right. I'll take it into consideration. So I'll start doing that going forward. There you go. Thank you. I don't know where I'd be without you. So, God, he's at minus 50 on my. He's literally having a perfect game. So, I don't think I've seen some calc users, and not all of them have had a perfect game. He might be. I don't know if he's cheating or not. I don't think he is, but he's having a perfect game right now. We're gonna use an item. Son of a bitch. I'm in between clubs right here. It's really in between clubs. So I'm gonna hit like a 215 maybe. What is that? Gulag? A gulag emote? What the fuck? So 212 might be okay. I've missed PangYa. So it's all irrelevant. I've missed PangYa. Yeah, 212 would have been okay. Whose emote is that? OO Clan OO. So, oh my god, look at this nightmare of a fucking green I'm dealing with here. Holy shit. I still think I'm gonna hit like right here. Darts guy, nice. I didn't think you were that into the darts, Viva. I know we watched it together, but like I didn't know. Oh, get there. Let's go. Eagled it anyway. So. I know Scoops has been playing darts a bit. You're not. Oh, okay. That's fair. He's just entertaining. There's people I watch on Twitch that I have no interest in the categories they play. They're just entertaining. So. Or they just have a great community. One of the two. That is also an option. Is that they have a really good community. And they're very, very communicative. So. Hit that. Oh, that's not bad. In terms of the distance. Yeah, and gifted subs and that. Oh, nice. Oh, that bounce could. Oh, that's close. See, I took your advice, by the way, and look at that. Now I'm only 2 yards from the green. Such good. Just, you should be a coach, Viva. I got a Magani flower for that. That's nice. Wow. They don't call you Viva Hovland for nothing? I probably mispronounced it. Pronunciated that horribly. And I apologize. Come on. There we go. I mean, I could have maxed it on the distance, but it's fine. It should get there. Oh, no. Stay out of the water, will you? Please, no. Fuck's sake. This is going to go in the drink. Oh, it's just going to stay away from the drink. Ah! I think that's, isn't it like Hovland or something like that? Does it normally have the, I can't remember the name of the 2 dots that are above the O. It has a term and I can't remember what it is, but that's how Americans pronounce it. Hovland. Right? The second one. That's right. Wait. Oh, it does. Oh no, you mean Hovland is in like Hovland is right. Okay. So. Where am I shooting this? Maybe? That's a maybe, baby? I didn't put any spin on it. We'll see. That's a maybe, baby. Oh, the wind took out way to the right. Way more than I thought it was going to. God damn it. Caddy, shut the fuck up. That's there. Center of the cup too. Lovely. Hovland is norm with the normal O. Is a different letter. Oh, it was the Swedish version, right? And then the oh, that's the Swedish version. Then the one with the slash throat, is that that's Norwegian, is it not? What the fuck? Why is it? Who put this big ass igloo in my way, man? Come on now. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I actually could probably spin it this way and maybe clear that thing. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and clear this thing. Norwegian / Danish, yeah, yeah. Oh, we just cleared the thing too, the volcano. Oh, don't roll all the way off the green, please. Most likely it's Finnish or Swedish. I thought it was German as well. I thought they had like I thought they had also had that, like German and Austrian. So. Oh shit, they do. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's where I've seen it most. So, that's right. We don't have to give them any credit for anything. No, I'm just teasing. Just randomly taking shots at the Germans. Oh, that's way under hit. Miles under hit, actually. Oh, it still sinks. Look at that. So, oh, they got the U thing too. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I believe they have it with the A as well, if I remember correctly. I know I used to work for Karcher back in the day, so believe it or not, that business is so horribly mismanaged in the United States. It's insane how poorly managed that company is in the U.S. But oh, ew. Oh, why? We don't like Karcher? Is there something that's come out about Karcher in the recent years that I don't know about? So, yeah, I used to work for them. It was an experience. That was probably the hardest part of my life. Fuck, no, just personal issues. Oh. I sliced the shit out of this because I missed PangYa, and it was probably looking good. It could have been good. Yeah, they're a mess in North America. They're losing a lot of money in North America, and I did feel bad because they actually had a plant in Monterrey, down in Mexico, that was doing a lot of research and development and did very well. They created really good products, but then it burnt down. It just burnt down, and the whole building didn't burn down. But oh, I've overhit this like a motherfucker. That was my fault. Yep, I overhit that. The whole building didn't burn down, but they had like a research lab in their warehouse in Monterrey, and that burnt down. The research lab inside. So a lot of what they were working on, they lost, which is unfortunate. But yeah, as there's a lot of EU companies branching out, yeah, that can be. But the thing is, like, they didn't make good decisions. So in the U.S., right, Tenet owns the majority of the cleaning business, right? They own, I would say, Tenet's market share in the U.S. of the industrial cleaning business, like, you know, pressure washers and things like that, is probably 92%. They dominate the fucking market, right? Like nobody else. It's so monopolized, right? And I need to change this to round 2. Round 2, we're going to use the Penne Abacus for this one. And I'm going to hit bot. And we're going to go. So, anyway, Tenet owns most of the market share. And Karcher is like 1 to 2%. So what Karcher would do is they chased the aftermarket, right? And they said, hey, it doesn't matter who your machine is, who you bought your machine from, we'll fix it. And they had road technicians that would drive vans with the parts in it out to the, wherever the thing needed fixed, and they would fix the machines. And fuck, you got the ads. You just got the ads too. Let me know if you're at the ads, Viva. You might not have them as well. I don't know, but let me know if you're at the ads. But mine, we good. Okay, cool. So that's what they would do. But the problem is, the competitors would, obviously they would, there's a term for it, but they made their equipment to obsolete, right? So, they would make their equipment so that it would only last 5-6 years, and then you'd basically have to buy another one because it would just keep breaking. That looks really good. That looks really good. I had needed a little more spin on it to get even closer. That's really good. Anyway, so that's what they would do. So what would happen is competitors would have these, a hospital or a school, whatever, would like our service, or I should say ours. They would like Karcher's service. So they would call Karcher to come out and fix the machine, and it's a Tenet machine, and Tenet no longer makes the part. So Karcher would have to call Tenet to custom make the part, pay Tenet to custom make the part, directly pay our competitor money to make a part for an obsolete machine that the customer called us to fix. And it was just like, this is why are we even doing this? We're literally paying our competitor. And they did that for a decade. And I'm like, this is so stupid. We should just make a product. Sounds expensive as fuck. It was. And that's my point. Like, they should just made a product that is better than what Tenet offers. And they can get it to market that's cheaper than what Tenet offers. Like, just focus on that. You know what I mean? And customers will buy your product. But they didn't do it that way. So their big saving grace was they did buy, when I was there, they bought out a company called Woma. And Woma, I thought I knew anything there was to know about pressure washers, and then we bought this company Woma. Holy fuck, man. This company made shit that was like, you wouldn't believe it. We had one that we had to like chain to a forklift and drag across wooden pallets, or wooden planks, not even pallets, wooden planks, a 4x4, and we had to drag it across. And this thing was literally the size, it's a pressure washer that was the size of a flatbed trailer. And it was like a $400,000 pressure washer. And it cleaned 250,000 PSI is what or 25,000 PSI, something like that. It just something, I think it was 25,000 PSI, something like crazy in terms of the pressure. And I realize PSI is an American measurement, by the way, because it's pounds per square inch. I understand that. I have no clue what pressure would be measured in over in EU. So that's a good effort. But anyway, it's like, it's just insane. Like your normal, like I had one for my driveway and stuff, and that pressure washer was 1800 PSI. And this thing was 25,000. Like we had the we actually had the OSHA, the Office for Safety and the Office of Safety and Health, which is like or something like that, Office of Safety Health Administration, something like that, Order of Safety. But anyway, they're responsible for workplace safety in the United States, right? That's their job, right? They came to us looking for one of the trigger guns for one of the pressure washers we sold, because it was used in an active investigation. And here, the investigation was two guys basically rigged the machine because you had to have two men operate the gun, because it was a 10,000 psi pressure washer, and they were supposed to climb inside a cement truck and clean the inside of the cement truck, right? And they rigged it so that only one man had to operate the gun. They like jammed something in the one of the things of the gun, so that only one guy had to operate it. And what had happened is he was spraying the ceiling of the cement truck too close to himself, and a big clump of the cement came down that was stuck on the roof, and it hit the front of the gun. And when it did that, he was holding down the trigger, and it went across, and he wound up blowing his whole leg off. And I'm like, whoa. And yeah, they were like, yeah, we need that gun. Like, you're gonna have to turn that over. And we were like, oh, customer asked us to fix it. What's wrong with it? They're like, yeah, we think it's been tampered. And here it found out that it was tampered. And I'm like, dude, Jesus Christ. When we found out the story, we were like, holy fucking shit. So, but they made some serious shit. I was like, holy crap. So, they made stuff to clean, like, the inside of, like, reactors and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, I would have never thought this shit existed. Like, just how powerful this shit is. I mean, they asked for it. They had a machine that they wanted a washer for, and, like, most of the washers, you know, they're, like, that big. You know? It's nothing big, and they're like minuscule. The washer was like this thick, and it was like the center hole was like that big, and I'm like, the fuck is this thing holding in place? Like, holy shit, it was just so big. But yeah, they made some crazy shit. Wow. Anyway, that's enough of boring washer talk and pressure washing talk. I was just blown away by what they made. So. Anyway, if that didn't put you to bed, Beef, I don't know what will. I was just amazed. Oh, go in. Oh, I think I got it. Yeah! Let's go. Look at that. Didn't work. Oh, that sucks. Sorry. But yeah, they were not a great company to work for. Just because the plant I was at was very mismanaged as well. They kind of had the first boss was a bit of a... We got away with a lot of shit because we were friends at the time. And then I realize now that's definitely not the way to be. You know? We got away with shit that we should have never gotten away with. I like the streamers though. Okay. Fair enough. But then the second boss I had that came in was a complete and total doofus. He was just a doofus. I don't even want to call him a dickhead. He was in way over his head. And yeah, he didn't like anybody that was there from, you know, that was friends with the old boss, so he kind of like singled out me and one guy. He laid the other guy off. And then they actually were gonna lay me off as well if my coworker was like, I need somebody to help me. And then I was like, listen, if you want to do that, and and I'm driving 2 hours each way for this job, I'll find something else, and I did. So, yeah, those were 3 tough years because it was a 70-mile commute in rush hour traffic each way. So I would leave here at 7 in the morning, and I would arrive at work at like 5 after 9. Fucking hell, yeah. And I would leave work at 5 o'clock, or 6 o'clock, some nights later, depending on what the business needed. But I used to mainly leave there around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I would get home around 7:45, 8 o'clock at night. So, and I did that 5 days a week for 3 full years. And I had enough of it. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, my body can't take it anymore. So, that, and I obviously didn't like the boss, and things were not going well after the change in management. So I was just like, writing's on the wall here. I gotta get the fuck out. And I did. I want to hit this like 29-ish almost. That's good. I think that might be okay. That's good. Yeah, that's not healthy. No, and like currently my current commute is not healthy either. Like 70 minutes each way is just... It's 70 minutes each way because they've started construction on 2 of the fucking roads I take to get in. Once the construction's finished, which the one will be finished at the end of the spring, actually. So that's on course to be finished at the end of the spring. So that'll make the commute, like, instead of, it's really like 75 minutes. Instead of 75, it'll probably make it like 70. But the other construction will not be finished until like 2038. So, it's not good. I mean, it's not, like you said, it's not healthy, the commute that I have now either. But I do get to work from home as well. So it's like, is it worth... Fuck, this is gonna fly over the green. Is it worth it if I only have to do it twice a week? And that, oh thank God, what a gracious bounce that was. So that's the question I now grapple with. And honestly, the perks that I get with like paid time off or whatever and whatnot are actually way more beneficial than any other company in the U.S. that I've worked for. So it's like right now, yes, I would say it still works out. So, but it's not easy. It doesn't make those days I do go in pleasant. I know that. So, but it also makes me realize too, because I live so remote. Like the closest job I've ever had has been 40 minutes away, just because I live that remote. And it makes me realize that I can't go back to 5 days in the office. Like if anyone ever said you got to be 5 days, you know, I'd find something else. So I just cannot do that anymore. This is gonna be it's gonna roll right into the rough. So, but first warehousing job I had was 40 minutes. That wasn't too bad, but it was second shift, which was not great. So, working second shift was just terrible. The wind took that way more to the right than I thought. It wasn't too bad, but it was just like, once you get a taste of first shift, you wanna be on first, at least in my opinion. I'm not the kind of guy that can go home and oh, I've way overhit that. Still should be okay though. I'm not the kind of guy that always could go home and then go to bed right away. So when you get home at like midnight, it's like, you know what I mean? I want to stay up for an hour or two, maybe play some games to unwind and whatnot. So I wouldn't be going to bed until like 2:30, 3 in the morning. And then you're sitting there like, great, what do I hope that clears the bunker. It should. You know, like what time do I get up? Like 9? Maybe 10? Again, unhealthy. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot that Americans do that aren't healthy. I don't know if you know that, Viva. Us Americans don't do the whole healthy thing very well. So. Yeah. That's why I gotta move. I've noticed, yeah. I've gotta get out. So, all in due time. Oh, go on. Oh, wow, that was so close. I thought for a second there was a chance that could have gone right towards the hole. A couple of times, yeah. So. There's someone I follow, right? The algorithm's starting to learn, right? And there's someone I shouldn't say follow, but because I don't actually follow them, but they have popped up a few times on my Instagram reels now. And it's this lady that lives overseas, and she lives in Greece, and she's an American, and she's like, I would never move back. Why would I ever move back? She's like, I get to pick my kid up from school knowing that I can pick her up from school. She's like, I get free food, like high quality food that doesn't have a bunch of junk in it. She's like, my rent is way more reasonable. She's like, why would I ever go back to the United States? She goes, I visited Italy. She's like, me and my husband went to Italy last weekend for 25 euros. And she's like, it would cost me more to fill up a tank of gas in the United States than I did going to Italy. And I'm like, yeah, I believe all of that. You know what I mean? And she's like, but then you go to the comments and people are chastising her. She's like, well, that's you, and it's not that bad, and you know what people don't understand about Greece is. And I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. You don't know the first thing about Greece either. Like, don't try to pretend. So, God, I hate people. So, and they're like, yeah, but you're taxed at such a high rate. And I'm like, yeah, but they actually fucking go to something. I saw something today about New York City that said they had built 4 new subway stations in the last 10 years. New York City, right? Hugely overpopulated, hugely in need of more mass transit and better organized mass transit, right? So they built 4 new subway lines and subway stations in the last 10 years. They said it cost them $1 billion to do all of that work. And they said of all of that money that they spent building those 4 stations, just over half of it went to consulting firms. Then it did the actual construction of the subway lines. And I'm like, am I not the only one that, like, when does the penny drop for people here? Like, and NYC is supposed to have the best metro of it all? Correct. That is correct. They have probably the best metro system in the United States. Washington, D.C.'s, I would say, is pretty good, too. Theirs is pretty good. Relative to, you know, what else you get in the United States, of course. Not relative to anything you guys have. But, yeah, Washington, D.C.'s is not bad. But, yeah. That's how much it cost them. And I'm like, I just want people to understand, like, the penny has to, you can't live in ignorance your whole life. The penny has to drop for you at some point in time. So I've actually had to hit the 3-wood on this because, well, I got a little lucky there. I got hella lucky there. I got really lucky there. But that lamppost that was there, if I hit an iron, I was destined to just plunk that into the lamppost. So, we did get a little lucky, sure, but you know what? Sometimes you need that. And, it's a hole out for me. It's a birdie. And we keep moving on. So this is our second of 5 matches here tonight. So we'll go a little over time. It's not going to be almost an hour and a half over time like last time. But we are going to go a little over time, that's all. So I should have done a 3-star tour, which is, I think, Mystic Ruins, which I fucking hate that course. Sepia Wind is 3-star. What else? White Wiz is 3-star. And there's one other, I think, that I can't quite put my finger on. I think there's 4 3-star courses. And I don't remember. White Wiz, Mystic Ruins. Oh, Blue Water. So the whole consultant thing is happening here too. A new railway tunnel of around 600 meters costs us $750 million. Why? It makes no sense. And it's just such a gross misspent of public funds. Like, that's the point. Like, I always look at Europe and I'm like, the reason it's different, and the reason nobody complains about taxes like they do here in America. I'm not saying they don't complain about taxes. I'm sure you all do. The best part, it only lasted 2 days before it was shut for being dangerous. That is fucking atrocious. That is awful. I'm not saying that you guys don't complain about taxes either, but I think Americans, they treat tax like it's the worst thing ever. And I'm like, I always look at Europe and I'm like, see, that's taxation, or even Japan. Then someone was taken to the hospital for free. Yeah. Like, I just think there needs to be an understanding that, like, taxation is a necessity, unfortunately, for government to function. But if governments spend that money well, it can be for the greater good. I look at societies like Denmark, societies like it sucks to see money mismanaged. As long as you hold people who mismanage it responsible. Do you know what I mean? If you build that and it's dangerous and nobody goes back and audits it and finds out where it went wrong, and if there's a negligence involved, and then holds those people accountable, then in the end at least there's some form of justice. There is no accountability in the U.S. side. That's the biggest problem. It's just, well, everyone just accepts that we needed the consultants to plan how this was going to work. You know, we've not figured that part out yet. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I look at some societies that like, to me, some societies have figured it out. Japan, New Zealand, you know, to a lesser extent, Ireland, to a lesser extent, you know, Malta, but it just, I don't know. Like I keep saying, the penny has to drop for people one day. So that's why I tell people the American dream. The American dream used to be this big: you own a home and all this, you get land and property, and you raise a family and all that stuff. The American dream now is to leave. Like, just, oh, go in! Oh, fucking hell, that was so close. That was insanely close. That almost one bounced in. Oh man. Oh god. Anyway, enough about me griping about this place. That's YouTube shadow banning me into oblivion, by the way. I don't know if you know this, but I'm pretty sure I'm shadow banned on the site, even though I'm streaming to it right now. So, is it? Oh shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. I never got any high views on my videos. I never did. I never cared for it too much, right? But when I was posting the Football Manager VODs, right? Because obviously I record each game, and each game is an individual episode. When I would get like 4 views here, 9 views here. I have some of my F1 2012 videos that have like 300 to 400 views, believe it or not. You know, nothing huge, but you know, it was nice to see that. I upload. Go on. Oh, I've stopped it right before the fucking hole again. I uploaded the Action Timing videos because I'm doing the playthrough of that, and immediately after I've done that, 1 view, 1 view, 1 view, 2 views, 1 view, 1 view, and it's been like that for like a month, and actually like 2 months, and I'm like, I think they've shadow banned the shit out of me. So. They just don't. I mean, it's run by Google, so is anyone actually surprised? But yeah. Not that I care. I'm not gonna change. Like, I'm sorry. I don't understand the point of that. Like, what is the point of a shadow ban? I know it's so that others don't see the content. Like, I get that, but I mean, if it's meant as a disciplinary act, I'm not gonna fucking change, so. What do you call it? Let me see here. Yeah, stupid. You can't be an adult anymore. everything has to be, you know, prim and proper, and anything even remotely close to a vice is taboo, which is fucking insanely stupid, in my opinion. What is this? Oh my god. I'm gonna put it here, but this thing's gonna want to go right off to the left. I'm gonna hit 0.66, so I'm hitting like 24 almost. That still might have the legs. That might be fine. Oh, it doesn't. It needed another yard. So it's a par. It's a par. Right. Final hole of the second course. And then we'll move into, I think we're going to do Lost Seaway next, which I actually don't like that course. But eventually, you got to play it eventually. You can't avoid the shit you don't like all the time. So we're going to play it. I'm going to hit PangYa. That's going to curve around. Please avoid the tree. It did. And it just, and I mean just, landed on that island. So there we go. Right, I'm going to take Caddy's advice. I'm actually going to double Toma this. Fuck it. Why has it got to be 9-ass fucking wind too? What an awful wind to get on this last hole. So. And we're just going to go bing. Bop, boop, boop. I've missed PangYa anyway. Great. This is going way off course. What a, alright. Well, this is for an eagle. The only thing one thing I do like about this game is that the hole placements are actually randomized. Which is awesome. I think, that's what makes this game so unique to play as well, is that the hole placements are actually really random. Can we play you in the Ryder Cup instead? Bruh, why would you mean we? I would play for the US in the Ryder Cup. Why would I? Unless you give me Danish citizenship or Norwegian citizenship, I'll trade you. You guys give me Norwegian citizenship, and I'll play for you in the Ryder Cup. I think that's a fair trade. I'll settle for Norway, man. It's nice in Norway. It's really nice in Norway, actually, when you compare it to... wind will only be even numbers. 2, 4, 6, and 8. That's fine. I'm going to use the last of my... actually, let me use the these guys. Now, we've got good golfers now. Fuck off, Viva. You ain't got to be like that. Oh, I meant to watch the LPGA this week. I forgot that started. I forgot. I forgot. So. So, I'm not, since Mickelson retired, well, he's not really retired, but there's not really anybody in the PGA Tour anymore that I like. Like, I just don't have a connection to them. Basically retired. Yeah, I mean, basically, right? Him and Woods are basically both retired. And I like them both, but, like, you know, the golfers that I liked have basically all retired, right? So now I'm like, now that that's happened, yeah, we can hit a little close to max on this one. There's not really anybody on the tour that I'm really a fan of. Yeah, or they went to Saudi and got canceled. Yeah, exactly. I don't really care too much for the whole live golf thing, but yeah, if they're there, then I don't follow them either, right? There was a Brit that was like that. I can't remember his name. I liked him, and then he went to Live Golf, and I'm like, I don't really care anymore. And he was like, listen, it was good for me because he said he has like 2 or 3 kids, and he's like, instead of being instead of traveling 38 to 40 weekends a year, he's like, I only have to do it 16 times, and I get more time with the. I'm like, I totally get your reasons, brother. I just don't care to watch that league. Like, sorry. And what do you call it? But yeah, there's nobody in the PGA Tour that I really care for anymore. But there's some people in the LPGA Tour that I actually really like, that I think are great golfers. And oh, I'm gonna spin off the green, aren't I? Fuck, I should have just let it go. So like, that's the only golf I would actually watch. And I keep telling myself, now that I'm trying to get more and more into the sport, that I should just take a little bit more time to just actually watch it, you know? So, because I'll tell you what, when I watched it during the Olympics, fucking phenomenal tournaments on the men and the women's side. Oh, I lipped it. Wow. Wow, I thought it was there, man. So, the men's tournament was sick, and the women's tournament was pretty good too. So, I was like, I'd totally watch this this more, you know, but I just forgot. I forgot. But no, it'll be on tomorrow. 3rd and 4th rounds will be on this weekend, so I'll watch those. I think we just underhit a smidge. That's fine. That's fine. Triple portals. Did we get it? Triple portal, y'all. Did we get it? Oh, don't go over. Oh, there's the first. I might go over the second. There's the second. I might go over the third. I landed just shy of the third. I'll take it. A 431-yard drive is not bad. And then we're just going to give this a little oomph. I think I'll club up a little bit even and just hit a smidge over 110 here, because we do have the 2-meter wind. Downhill, though. That is freaking perfect. I missed PangYa. So. Man, I would have been spinning right there, too. I probably wouldn't have been close to a hole out, though. I didn't put enough spin on it anyway. Wind actually took it a lot more than I thought for just 2 meters. So, anyway, let's we'll trip this in and we'll keep going. That's an eagle. So, we do have the Prem tomorrow as well, I think, right? I'm excited because the international break's coming up too. So I'm like, I was looking today. I was like, when am I recording Unreal Tournament next? And I was like, oh, that's like a month away, man. That's like a month away. So, come on, Portal. Portal. Yes, Portal 2. We hopped over Portal 2. Straight hopped over Portal 2. Why is it... What is this camera angle? Anyway. So. 6 meters. So we'll club up. Gonna hit like a 61. That should be good. So. There we go. Just cleared everything. Oh, God. So close. There we go. We'll move, take the birdie and we'll move on here. Oh God. Okay. Another portal. And I have to see what I'm gonna hit here. That I don't think is enough. It might be. We'll let it ride. Did we get it is the question. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get over, get over, get over. Ah! You absolute bastard and a half. It portaled and clipped off the top of that, so now I have to chip this over. And I've got to use a 5-iron. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Maybe. I'm going to use the 4-iron and back. We're going to backspin this. And I'm going to hope and pray that's enough. Did we clear? Oh, we just got it over. Did we clear the bunker? I think we're good. Oh, yeah. We ran it. I actually could have clubbed down to a 5-iron. I didn't even think of that. I thought my fear was the bunker in front. My fear was this guy over here, this bunker. But at least we got it up and over. So, and then we're gonna do a little bit of the, ha ha, and a little bit of ha. What am I hitting? 20 or 12.4? Perfect. So, birdie it is. But yeah, I wonder what time. LPGA. Tournaments. 4:30 p.m. tomorrow. 4:30 p.m. That was today. 2 p.m. tomorrow on Peacock. 3 p.m. on NBC. Noted. Thank you. I'll probably get that up on a side monitor or something, or on the phone during tomorrow's stream. So. I see a portal up ahead, but I don't see when I can reach back here. So, I mean, why portal? I can probably just straight Toma onto the green itself. No reason for that at all, so. Gonna hit like a ray here. Maybe like a ray here. Give it a little bit of backspin. That's a little shy. I want to hit a little more than that, like a 272. That's fine. That's might be there. It's going to be a good effort. I know that. It's a good effort, but wind took it more than I thought it was going to. Still, not a bad shot. We got an eagle putt. So, I'm trying to think of what I want to even stream tomorrow. I'm like... Now I understand what Honey Badger was feeling like when he's like, I don't feel like streaming. Because I'm like, I want to stream. I just don't know what I want to stream. So. I mean, I actually really kind of want to stream more time in, but nobody's going to show up for that. Not that that should matter. But, I also kind of want to see if I can stream Nikkei. I might do Nikkei tomorrow. Get that third portal. Yes! Thank God. We did get that third portal. I get it, yeah. I don't know. I put F1 on the calendar, and I'm just, like, not feeling it. At all. So I'm going to do this just to look at the slope. So the green bounces this way. Lie is relatively flat, but the wind takes it the other way, so I'm gonna hit like right here, and I think I'm gonna hit like a 42-ish, 44-ish. So. Oh, fuck. Damn. You know, the other night, these were all fallen. Now these aren't fallen at all. These are just. Oh well. So. Damn. I'm just gonna go for the double power. I'll say fuck it. Fuck the portal. Let's go for the double power right off the bat. I missed PangYa. I missed PangYa. Clear the ship. We did. Oh. Not bad for having missed PangYa. Like at some point, I will want to play F1 again. I think my biggest problem is I've actually packed the pedal and the wheels away. I used to have them in the room. I used to sit them right over here, right down here, and I put them away in the closet. And I'm like, I don't feel like getting it, digging it out, unwrapping it all, hooking it all up, playing, and then packing it back up and putting it back away. I am lazy like that, so I just don't feel like doing that. So effort, yeah, I've made it more effort. I've made it more effort to play the F1 game. So, and I would play 24, but I've made it. 24 is just not a good F1 game compared to a lot of the others. So I have no interest in playing 24. So. I like that effort. Ew. Yeah, I get it. My wheel just kind of sits on the floor at the moment. Mine did for the longest time. That's what I did. It just sat on the floor, and the pedals were underneath the desk. I always kept them underneath the desk, and I would play with them and stuff throughout the day, but just subconsciously, you know. But now I've packed them away, and I'm like, I don't feel like bringing all that back out, you know. I've overspun this as well. Fuck me. Fuck me. So, yeah, but okay. We'll go back. There we go. So, cool. The real reason is because you don't want to redeem my 76 extra laps as chicken farm dinner. Fuck off, mate. Welcome in, chicken farm. But no, I don't feel like getting all that shit out. And I do like the game a lot. I just don't feel like getting all that shit out. So, but don't bunker. Fuck's sake, I bunkered. Oh, God, that was always the risk if you don't Tomo in this hole. Up. Lag? Okay, there we go. Big lag spike. We're gonna go like right over here. We're gonna hit like a 49.2 because we're at 85%, I think, or 80. Oh, it still took it to the right. God damn. You probably do have enough for all that too, chicken farm. I actually need to redo my rewards. I might make a note and do that this weekend. Is redo my rewards queue. And make things cheaper. Like right now. God, I don't need you to tell me about fucking the whatever they call those power-ups every time I click my rewards. I need to remove Owa Owa. Force weapon UT only, that can stay. 10 grand's not terrible. I could probably lower that to 5 grand. Stay out now, it's not too late. It's probably going to be... I'll probably make that 7,500. Deadly immediate execution is going to be... I'll lower that to like 15k. Or maybe 12,005. Edit a player attribute FM only. That's for a future save. I have an idea for a future save. Choose my next city. Yeah, all these have to come down by at least probably to about a fifth of the current value they're at, I think. So Owa goes away, and everything else goes to about a fifth of its value, I think, except for unretire. So. Which if somebody ever gets the points for unretire, I'll be impressed. And actually redeems it, I'll be massively impressed. I skipped over the second portal, that's fine. We're flying over anyway. In the bunker, fucking hell. So, like, here's my question for both of y'all if you're still here. How many channel points are you sitting on right now? I think I want to hit like. That's probably okay. Because of the tailwind. It's going to be really strong. Oh, it flew by. Ah! There we go. It's going to be a birdie. Which is fine by me. 12 under. Nobody's on tonight. It's a Friday night. Everyone's kind of not logged on to PangYa. The other night, though, when we were going late, that shit, there were like loads of people that came on. I was shocked. I was like, whoa. Can I Toma this? I think I should. Single Toma. Spin it out of the green. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a single Toma and spit this thing out of the green. Or hopefully onto the green. Onto the fairway. Not the green. The fairway. You're right, Caddy. This would be the perfect place to use a Toma. And I have just done so. Get on there. There we go. Fairway it is. To be honest, I don't have a lot. Only 7K. If I don't change that channel point redemption and then you wind up redeeming stay out, it's not too late. I swear to God, Chicken Parm. I will find you. But no, I think it's. I gotta lower the values. So I just didn't want them spammed. So that is not bad. I'm not making no unretire stays where it is. So I'm not moving unretire. If somebody really wants me to unretire, they'll have to grind the shit out. And maybe by then they'll be sick of hearing my voice. By collecting all of those points, they'll be sick of hearing my voice. Because the thing is, for example, Goodja, okay, who's another FM streamer, he has a redemption that is 1,000,000 channel points, okay? And I think the thing, or it might be 100,000, but I think he has one that's like 100,000. And his thing with it is, if I think his redemption is, he will go find the Leeds mascot and tell him face to face. Oh, that's OB. I thought we could clear OB, but without a power shot, but we need a power shot. I basically just fucked myself out of anything on this hole. It's gonna have to be par, at best. At best, it'll be par. But yeah, he has a channel point redemption, and he thought nobody will redeem. And that is, he'll go find the Leeds mascot and tell him to his face that he's not a snow leopard. The thing that he doesn't know about that is he thinks no one's going to redeem it. It's 100,000 channel points. I'm sitting on like 60K in his channel. So, by the end of this year, he is probably going to have to actually go do that. And then he made it what he thought was expensive to avoid actually having to do it, and I think I'm going to wind up having to actually make him do it. I might have to spike this. This might have to be a spike. I think I'm going to go for the Toma anyway. Fuck it. You want to see spike? Let's see a spike. Let's do a spike. Yeah, 100K is way different from almost 1 billion points. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Let's spike this shit. Actually, I'm going to need... If I am spiking it, I'm going to need to backspin this thing. No, can't be 224. It's downhill. Spike time. Here we go. I don't think we cleared it. We're gonna slam right into it. we smack right dead center. Because this is a sand wedge though, we should clear without an issue. But that's the thing, Chicken Parm. I don't want to unretire. So, oh, we're gonna smack into it again. Really? 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 This is gonna be a bogey. I think you secretly do. No, I don't. I started unfollowing people in the CS community as well. I was like, okay, if we're not gonna talk anymore, because you know you're not following back or whatever, I don't need to keep in touch with you then to follow like the news, you know, like where you move to, and if you're a free agent and all that. I don't need to follow that shit anymore, so I'm just gonna unfollow. So, you know, the people I like interacting with, that I still do interact with, very, very occasionally, yeah, I'm not gonna unfollow them. But the ones that I followed just because they were a player within the scene and I always want to keep an eye on what's going on, I don't need to follow them anymore. So I've started cleaning my timeline from that stuff. It'll be a bogey. I just don't have any clue. I guess you have to power curve it. I think that's the solution on this hole, is you actually have to power curve that. So. Okay. Anyway. I just have no interest in going back to CS. So. It's funny because one of my good friends from the scene, Connie, I've shot over the portal, haven't I? Oh no, I did. I caught it. I caught that portal. One of my good friends from the scene, Connie, was like, "You don't actually ever retire from CS. It pulls you back in one day." And I'm like, it did with her. And I'm like, listen, that might be true, but after 11 months of retirement, that is nowhere close to being true. So, I'll say that. We'll see. I don't think we will. I really enjoyed commentary, don't get me wrong. Challenge accepted. Good, at least that's got you to stop spending your points on making my tires blow out. That fucking Silverstone, you bastard. Success! No, but, what do you go? Oh my god, I gotta hit this 3 yards uphill. It's like 14.49. 14 in general. 14 point. That's there. Good. Whew. I still really enjoy commentary. I do. I hate the schedule mainly. You know, I hate I don't want to say the commitment, but part of it's that. CS didn't have a I hated the fact that the only events I really could get up to do were the Aussie events, you know, and the only reason I did them was, a lot of the reason I did them, I shouldn't say the only reason. Community was fucking amazing. But a lot of the reason I did them is because nobody else did them. And I always tried to treat the game as if, like, I don't care if you come from South Africa and the quality of CS is absolutely terrible compared to the rest of the world. I don't care if you come from Malaysia and the quality of CS is terrible compared to the rest of the world. You know, if you're a women's Counter-Strike player you deserve to have the spotlight on you, because it's very hard to be one in the space. And that's what I always tried to do, is everybody would go and commentate the CLG Reds, the FlyQuest Reds, the Originums, the Besiktases, the all of that other stuff. You know, the big teams. Now Imperial. Used to be Galaxy Racer, then called Nigma Galaxy. Like, all of that, you know, people knew those names. They watched those names. But there were other organizations in the scene, or teams in the scene, that people didn't watch because they didn't have the names and the pull. And so it's like, well, they're still contributing to the scene. So I used to try and find those players and bring their games to life, or to stream or whatnot, and that's what led me to do a lot of the Aussie tournaments. But after a while, my body just could not handle that anymore. I couldn't handle it mentally as well. Going into every weekend, fucking your sleep schedule up by waking up at 11:30 at night to cover an event, and going back to bed at 6 a.m. And then trying to reset your sleep schedule for a 9 to 5 is it's so untenable. It's unbelievable. And doing that every other weekend, it's just untenable. So, which is why I left it. But, I don't know. I just didn't enjoy, you know, the kind of, it's CS, and the whole CS scene is built. It's like football. It's built so that if you succeed, you will keep succeeding. You know what I mean? Like, Man City succeeds, they keep succeeding. Bayern Munich succeeds, so they keep succeeding. So success is rewarded too hard in CS, and it's very favoritism based. And then we've discussed before about things like the politics of the actual commentary and the event organizers and all that other jazz that just makes the game so much not fun to commentate anymore. But this is why I do my own tournament now for Unreal Tournament, and I commentate that. So, oh, I just got the portal. I've hit up. I think I've still. Oh my! I am a lucky son of a bitch. Oh my god! I actually double doinked and went over. Unlike the dub airs, I've actually managed to double doink and go over. No, I don't want to turn on shifty keys. I'm pressing shift to zoom in. So, how about that? I'll have to clip that and send that to Honey Badger. That'd be such a dick thing for me to do, because given that I'm from Philly and he's actually a Bears fan. Oh, that's way over. That's karma right there. That's immediate karma. Hole 18, immediate karma. God damn it. But, yeah. I think my biggest problem, too, is, oh, that's out. That's in. Save chipped in for Eagle to end the round. Nice. That's the third of 5 rounds tonight. 2 more coming. We'll go over time, but we have 2 more rounds coming. We're going to do Pink Win next, and then we're going to finish on Blue Lagoon. So that'll be next. But I think the other thing is I see really good commentators in the scene. Parks is very good. Snicky is a fucking amazing talent in the scene. They are so fucking good at commentary. It's just like, I feel blessed that I got to commentate a lot of CS with Snicky, because they're just so fucking talented. It's unreal. I mean, way more than I am, and I think I have a talent for it. I genuinely do think I'm a talented commentator, but they are incredible, and they haven't. ESL's not even remotely close to called them to do an event. So, and I'm just like, I don't. It's just, I don't understand why. And then they'll hire talent that is very good, that have done things like CS majors, so they have the pedigree, but they don't follow the women's scene. They know nothing about what's going on in the women's and they hire them for events. And I'm like, you guys need to, like, you have a whole wealth of talent that can be your next tier 1 level commentators that you're not pulling into these events that they fucking specialize in. You know, most of their work is in the women's scene. They follow it every day. They watch games every day. And then when you have the 2 women's events of the year, you don't pull the commentators in that are in, with, you know, in the mud digging with their hands, you know, and it's like, it never sat right with me. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. I do like Pink Wind. I'm so happy that I'm glad I actually chose this to be the 4th one. I was gonna end on this, but I always end on Pink Wind, and I'm like, Blue Lagoon's a fun little course with a few more challenges than Pink Wind. So I kind of was like, this is nice. We're gonna play a little Pink Wind here, and then that'll be the wind down the stream. So I want to max this actually, and then hit backspin on it. Oh, I've missed PangYa. This is going miles over. This is going to be on the far edge of the green. Maybe fringe. Maybe fairway even. Damn. 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 What a, we're going to putt this. The ball, it shouldn't hop. There's no green set up like that. No fringes set up like that, but it is, I mean, the fairway, the slope on the fairway is something you got to pay attention to. That's all I would say. And we have to putt a lot harder. So I'm going to hit this like 32 even and see if that gets me there. I hopped the hole. It was just a smidge too hard. If I had hit 30, it would have been perfect. It's not a bad effort. It is par on Pink Wind. That is disastrous. Pink Wind is by far of the 20 courses the easiest course. It is the easiest course. So. Anyway. Let's see. That's an odd bounce, but we'll take it. A really odd bounce, but we'll take it. So. But yeah, that's why I keep commentating Unreal Tournament now. I'm like, you know what? It's my favorite game. I'm just gonna do that. That'll scratch the itch for me. It does a decent job of doing so as well. So I really like the game. I'm actually about to start modding it again on this PC. Other PC, it's fully modded. My bad, Folding Laundry. Yes, you are a good commentator. You definitely get into it and know the teams. Go W7M. I don't know how the picks work or who gets to commentate, but I don't know. Maybe it's a money thing. Yeah, but you have to also think that commentators that have no experience at a tier 1 level would cost cheaper to hire. So arguably you would want to dig into the scene that has like a Snicky or a Parks or anything, and they would be cheaper to hire than these people who have done majors. So, you know, pay is a very sensitive subject in the scene for obvious reasons. It shouldn't be, but it is. Mainly because there's commentators who will not budge. You have to meet them at their rate to get them to work. That's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's a good way to be if you're comfortable being that way. There's commentators who will negotiate but will still ask for close to an industry standard rate, which is fine. That's good. That's solid. And then there are commentators who will not care what you offer. They will make themselves the cheapest and undercut other commentators just to get gigs. And that is not a good way to be. That is a terrible way to be, actually. So, oh, I hit it too shy. I accident I hit too shy. So, you know, I you know, it is what it is. So I have that itch. I scratch it with Unreal Tournament. I'd love to do football commentary as well. I would really get into that, but that's a whole different beast. And football commentary is it's completely dependent on the medium in which you commentate as well. If it's radio, it's completely different than if it's television. It's insane. Real football or like fuck both. I'll do both. I ain't gotta distinguish, but you know, real football would be nice. But a lot of these guys, I miss PangYa to the left, and this could be dead. This could be disaster. This could also be fine. And it's gonna be fine. A lot of the times when it comes to real sports, they just go to people who are, you know, you get these guys who start on radio because they have a degree in broadcasting. You know, sports broadcasting is a degree at a lot of colleges. So they go there, they get a degree, and then they work at a radio station. And that's how they get into it. And if you don't have a sports broadcasting degree, I mean, good fucking luck. So, oh my lord, how close is that? So at least that's the way I feel like it is. You kind of almost always have to have a sportscasting degree, but you know, experience in esports will help that. It's fine. I keep it as a hobby. You know, it's fine to have it as a hobby, quite frankly. There we go. That's going to be backspun uphill as well, so it should be okay. As long as we don't get a crazy bounce, and we did. We hit the fringe, so it took all the life out of the ball. But I am looking forward to commentating Unreal Tournament again. That is coming up in March. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to start modding it on this computer, because again, the old computer, that one over there, it has all of the files on it. I'm going to pull a lot of that stuff over, like the animations and the textures and the karma data and all that stuff. That stuff can come over without issue. And then I'm going to re-download the this might not have the legs. It's just going to. I'm going to re-download the maps and the mutators, and that should work. So my biggest problem is I fucked up the install on my old PC of it. So like I really like Deathball, Chaos UT2, and Carball, and which are 3 independent mods. Really good stuff. Really good mods. But I fucked it up, and they don't work now on that. So in order to get them to work, I would have to uninstall everything and reinstall it. And I'm not going to do that because I have the tournament that I run and everything else set up on a spare laptop. So I am not going to, that is not changing at all. Right? So, but then I'm like, I have to manually start the re-download of all the files and reinstall. And it's a lot. Like this PC, this side PC has 4,200 maps, 200 mutators, 400 characters, right? And all of that takes time to set up because each, you know, a lot of the time each map is an individual file that you have to individually download. And then you have to individually extract into the folders. And then each character, you know, you might have a group of characters come in a file, but a lot of the times they're one character with their own. Oh, that was really close too. So going through all of that stuff one by one is so time consuming. It is a labor of love. but it's horribly time consuming. It took me about 3 months to set that PC up, and I was working on it every day. So, but my idea is what I'm going to do with this PC while it's healthy is there is an addition that lets you, the reason that's where it is because if I add any more content to it, it actually crashes the game. And the reason it does that is because it's an 84-bit system, or whatever Windows is now. I think 84, or 86-bit, whatever the fuck. But it's an 86-bit system, and it's a game built in Windows XP. So the game thinks that the system is a 62-bit system. And when you go over, when you have enough content in the folder that it exceeds the virtual memory of what a 32-bit system had back in the day, it actually causes a scripting error and the game crashes. There is a fix to that that has been released. So I can download, and what I'm probably going to do on this one is download and set that fix up so that that crash no longer happens, and then I can have even more content on this PC than I have on that one. And then once I've set all the content I want up, I'm going to literally straight copy and paste the folder into my Dropbox, upload the Dropbox, and that way no matter what computer I have going in the future, going forward, the folder will be there and the game will work. So I can just download the game from Steam, install it, and then port the, copy the folder over into the Steam directory, and it'll work seamlessly. So I just know that to set it up to that point is going to take a couple thousand hours, and I just haven't sat down to start committing to the couple thousand hours that's going to need. So eventually I have to do it, because this PC is getting old too, and I'm going to have to at some point get a new one as well, which I think is going to be a 2026 project. I have missed PangYa. This could be miles over. Oh yeah, this is miles and miles over. So yeah, that's where I'm at when it comes to Unreal Tournament. But the reason that I have to do it all again is because I was stubborn when I installed this shit over here. And the reason I say that is because I actually, because this is Windows 10 over here. Oh! I actually went in, and instead of having the zip files, just the raw zip files with everything I needed, I still downloaded the .umod files. Well, the .umod is a Windows XP self-extracting archive. They don't work in a Windows 10 like that. You have to go into the command prompt itself and actually force the self-extraction out through the command prompt. And that's how I installed the files. So some of those files are not there in the system directory and things like that, right? Because it was a self-extracting install. So it just doesn't, the copy and paste doesn't, you lose something when you copy and paste over when you install from a umod than when you just install this, when you just extract the zip yourself. So I'm like, ugh. Which is why Chaos UT2 doesn't work on that computer, which is a shame because that's a fucking incredible mod. And I'm pissed that it doesn't work and I broke it. I'm mad at myself I broke it. I'm mad Deathball doesn't work either. That is an insanely fun. Deathball is like American football mixed with football. It's football, Premier League style stuff. But you get up to, you can quad jump, and if you're holding the ball, the opponents can come down and they can like hit you with the same thing that they use to shoot, like, you all have like a hammer gun, right? And the hammer gun holds the ball if you run over the ball. And if you have the ball, opponents can come hit you with their hammer gun and it will do damage to your health. and you know, it'll do like 45 points of damage. And so if you get hit like 3 times, you'll wind up dying and dropping the ball. And then you can also deflect the ball, like the right click is a shield. So if somebody shoots, you can put the shield up and the ball will deflect off the shield, and that's how you intercept the ball. Or, instead of running over the ball, you can deflect the ball by left clicking when you're near it, like and you pointed at it, and it will just shoot the ball out, even if you don't have it. And so, I think that's neat. And you can also boost each other. Like, you can hammer a teammate for no damage because there's no friendly fire. So you can use your hammer gun and left click, and it will hammer a teammate, and then he can go further in his jumps. So it was really neat. The only other real rule was that if you're an offensive player and you move into the opponent's penalty area, an opponent can come up to you, and if he hits you with his hammer gun, instead of doing 45 damage, it's an instant kill. So you had to be careful not to just wander into the penalty box. And you could do all sorts of crazy things. I could pass it to him, and he could take a step back and deflect it with the left shot without even touching the ball, and all sorts of crazy ricochets and rebounds, and it was awesome. It was just a fun mod. So, you used to be able to left-click opponents when they didn't have the ball to try and disrupt their momentum if they were jumping forward or something like that. It was great. It was a really fun game. So, it became Supra Ball. They released it again as a standalone game on Steam. That's, I think, free to play. It might be a few dollars. But it's called Supra Ball, but that has absolutely no community. I mean, people have moved on from that game, from Unreal Tournament and Death Ball. So, by the time they came out with Super Ball, everyone was like, you know, it's a different time, different era that's going. So, a lot of fun though, a lot of fun. So, it might just need a reboot. That's all I'm saying. Like, I mean, Rocket League was technically a reboot. There was a game for it like it on, I think, the original Xbox. But it's not, Rocket League is not really an original idea game. It's just a cleaner version with a few more features. And that's how it got popular. And it's a fun game. Rocket League's a fun game, but you know, I'll look that up. What is it? Rocket League. Come on, man. Where's the Wikipedia page? Supersonic acrobatic rocket-powered battle cars for the PlayStation 3. It was developed by Psyonix. Rocket League is the successor to it. So, and that makes sense. Same studio developed it. So, I don't know what the guys who made Death Ball are doing now. But, you know, I feel like Death Ball can be successful if it got a reboot of some kind. Right time. Maybe a game for the PS5. Oh, I fucked that. I know I should have Talmud. I knew I should have Talmud. I knew I should have fucking Talmud, and I didn't. Fuck myself out of an eagle, boys and girls. Fuck myself out of an eagle. Those on Twitch, you have the ad break in 10 minutes. We have one more round after this game. Oh, I just missed two. Fuck. So. Sorry. Alright. He's gaining on me, but everybody on this server is going to be better than me. They're either more experienced or they use a calculation. He's got to watch his time, but he's on 10 now, so he's going to be just fine for time. We have got 14 minutes left. We're on 14, so we're doing okay for time ourselves. At one point in the coming weekends as well, after Valentine's Day weekend, not the weekend after Valentine's Day weekend, but some point after Valentine's Day weekend, we're going to do the whole game in a day. We're going to do the PangYa tour, all 20 courses, 20 rounds. We're going to finish with we're going to do a PangYa tour. I just haven't decided what day that's going to be. But that stream is going to be long. That's going to be like a 13, 14 hour stream. Because that's probably even going over the hole, but fuck it. We ride. Yeah. Oh, stay on. Don't go in the rough. It's fine where it is there. Just club down to a putter. Smack this in. Smack that. All on the floor. Smack that. It's actually clubbed down to that one. Does that have the legs? Yes, it does. Birdie. So, yeah, there's 20 courses. I looked at it the other day. There's 20 courses on PangYa. There are 5 1-stars. There are 5 2-stars. There are 4 3-stars. There are no, there's 5 3-stars. Blue Water, Blue Moon, Sepia Wind, White Wiz, Mystic Ruins. Yeah, there's 5 3-stars. There's 3 4-star courses, which include Wiz, Ice Inferno, and I think Sylvia Cannon is the 3rd. And then there's 2 5-star courses. Deep Inferno is one, and the other is Wind Hill. Go in. Oh, he's lipped it. Shit. So I thought there was three 5-stars, but I'm pretty sure it's only those 2. And then the 2-stars. The 2-stars are what? Abbott Mine, Shining Sands, Ice Cannon, Wiz City. And what's the last one? The last 2-star. It's gonna kill me. I don't know this. It's my own. It's the game that I play all the time. Wiz City, Ice Cannon, Abbott Mine, Shining Sands, and I can't remember. It's gonna bug me. I can't remember. Maybe Lost Seaway? No, Eastern Valley maybe? Eastern Valley, I think it is. And then the 1-stars are obviously Pink Wind, are the ones we played tonight. Ice Spa, West Wiz, Pink Wind, Lost Seaway, and Blue Lagoon, which we'll be playing next. Next is Blue Lagoon. We're on the penultimate hole. So. Right. I know one thing. See, you know what? I'm gonna keep that comment for another stream. I don't want to bring the topic back up, so I'll keep that comment for another stream. Oh, I thought maybe there was a 1-bounce dunk. Oh, man, how close am I? I'm not sinking any of these things. The other night, like I said, I was sinking so many of these long shots, and tonight I'm not sinking a damn thing, man. Anyway, 18 under through 17, one more hole. We're gonna have Blue Lagoon next. It's our 1-star tour tonight, so we're playing all the 1-star matches or 1-star courses tonight, and this is our 4th of 5th. So Blue Lagoon is next. I missed PangYa because I thought I didn't hold the up arrow enough, and then I decided to press spacebar anyway and commit to the shot. We're not going to get punished with it though, because I can double Toma here on the final one. And let's see here. Get a little up, get a little up, little top spin. Oh, I missed it fucking again. Ah! I can't play PangYa like JDM plays Counter-Strike, that's for sure. Jesus. Not bad though. Right. Just a little bit like right here, maybe a little bit less. We're gonna hit like a 9.8, 9.7's fine. All about line, not about length. Round the world and in for Eagle. 19 under. Not my best round on pink win. 20 under. Sorry, not my best round on pink win, but we'll take it and move on. High voltage is there. I hope to fuck I have a Tiki report. So 250 pars. Oh, I've backed out of the room, which means I have to make it all from scratch again. Blue Lagoon, where are you? There you are. Yeah, Eastern Valley is a 2-star. I was right about that. This brain does work, believe it or not. There is something left up there. 1-star 2. Round 5 of 5. We'll use... I don't want to... Oh, I have a rainbow magic hat. Ooh, baby! I got a rainbow... Do we want to burn a rainbow magic hat on a Friday at 10:20 p.m. at night? I don't know. I don't know if we will. I think we save that for the next stream. So we'll do Orchid Blossom. I have one of those comments left. 5 of the love ones, 17 of the water ones. I want to get rid of some of these. So we'll do the little starry comment. You know, I wanted to equip. Oh, all the items are there. I actually haven't used a lot of items tonight. Believe it or not. Minus 22 in the course record. My course records are actually looking decent for a player of my ability. Like, and a lot of them were from the stream the other night. For those on Twitch, you have an ad in 60 seconds. But we're underway with our final round of the night. I finished going through the VOD yesterday evening. Yesterday or this evening, I can't even remember. I think yesterday evening. The stream I did the other night, I finished going through it on YouTube and adding the chapters. So each round is chaptered out for you nicely. So I think that's good. I don't even need to hit spin on this one. I'm just gonna commit. Go on. Oh, close. Not bad. We'll just take the birdie and move on. Not a bad way to start a round, honestly. So, take the birdie and move on. So. Right. There's the ad break. Oh, fuck. 6 meter wind, really? 6 meter wind. with a green that bounces back the other way. Like, fuck's sake. I've missed PangYa. Oh boy, this is gonna be a nightmare. Stay on the course. That's all I ask. All right. So we're gonna go like right here. I'm still gonna hit above. I'm gonna hit like a 24.8. Here we go. Oh, if I had made that putt. If I, it's a par on hole 3 or hole 2. But if I had actually made that putt, that's par. We take the par and we move on. That's what we gotta do, man. So, Stego went offline without raiding anybody. Reef is offline. Fuck off. I say that every time I see some, like every time I get raided to somebody who's playing Valorant, I'm just like, fuck off. Please, kindly. Ray went offline. I think this was Crispy Jenny. She went offline. Oh my god. And then who else? Okay. Everyone I had open is now offline. How nice. Miyuki's live. Okay, a lot of, oh, Ange is live. That's nice. FGS is live as well. Roro is a very fun streamer. Oh my god, a brand new streamer that I found, but she's insanely fun. And she's playing Played Up, which if we have enough, I think that's where we're going to. Is going to be Roro. So Ange is playing Nikkei, which I would love to raid Ange, but she is so big that we're never gonna have enough to raid her. I would need, I think to raid Ange, I need at least 10 viewers. I think that's what her setting is set at. So. Then we got Miyuki as well. Who's doing a Lunar New Year stream. She's a DJ. And she's also going to Australia in 8 days. Which is going to be interesting. I don't know if I would ever want to go to Australia. Part of me does, and part of me is like, nah, I'm good. And I haven't really found out which part is the more dominant side. In all honesty, I've seen some of the shit they have down there. That's just with the wildlife. I'm like, you know what? Hit that 7. Hit that a little over. Trip that in. Nice people, for the most part. Lovely people, for the most part. Everyone I've interacted with has been great. Politically, it's a lot like the U.S. at times, which is not great, but you know, that doesn't stop one from visiting the country. So I'm excited for the event tickets to come out within the next probably 4 weeks for the Olympics. I'm also excited for MLS to be back in 3 weeks. Can't wait till Bradley Carnell's first game in charge and we suck and we look absolutely terrible. I couldn't even tell you who we have as a home opener. I mean, not a home opener, a season opener. Who do we have? Orlando City, and then at home against Cincinnati. So that's a loss and a loss. So. Woo. Oh God, that's a big ass sneeze. Anyway, I've got to hit this like this is uphill, monster uphill. That's around where I've had to hit it. It's good. Eagle it is. We move on. We are 5 under through 5. Final round of the night. We're actually not too bad with time. We're not going to be over by that much. I'm gonna let the tailwind do most of the work here. I honestly think this is gonna hit the front before the green, and that's like sloped up, so the ball's gonna bounce real odd, I think. But maybe we could clear it. Oh boy, that's a bad bounce. That's like the worst bounce. Honestly, how did we do that? Had we just carried another yard, we might have been okay. But that was honestly the worst bounce we could have asked for. Now I got a monster chip coming back, so I'm gonna hit it like 39, because the wind's gonna take a bit out of it, and the hill's gonna take a bit out of the elevation. Oh, I almost chipped it in. It's gonna have to be a freaking par. Nightmare fuel. That minus 22 ain't we nowhere close. Well, we got 2 pars on the menu already? Yeah, we're nowhere close. So there we go. Little power spin and rip it. But yeah, 1 point over the weekend, not this weekend, but over a weekend, we'll do the tour of PangYa, which will be all 20 courses in a day. It's going to be a lot of PangYa, especially since you guys see how slow I play it. I hope that clears the elevation, but I did hit 30 yards over the hole. Yeah, oh my God, what an up bounce. What a bounce. So, which should be fun. I'm wondering if I could run an event for it or something like that. I don't know. Or a giveaway or something. I'll think about it. I must have 600 cookies. I'm actually going to redeem my cookies right now. And I've fucked up the username. There you go. Why do I feel like I want to go there? And I don't. I want to go here. And I'm going to want to underhit this a little bit, like a 215. That should be fine. That should line up the wind somewhat well, I think, for the shot in, which is what I want. You just want to make that wind as straight up down as possible. I mean, it's not totally lined up, but it's not bad. Fucking Miss PangYa. Pick. That's what we say in PangYa. PPIC. Pick. I thought it was an acronym, but I don't think it is. It could be though. Somebody's got to come up with a clever acronym for pick. I could be like, PangYa, please, I'm crying, or something like that. So that's my attempt for it. I might be people who come up with something better, something more clever than that, but that's mine. I cry every time. It's like that Spider-Man meme, the old Spider-Man meme. The Spider-Man. We burnt through 13 minutes to get through basically 8.5 holes, so we're doing okay on time. Right now we're on course to only be about another 14 minutes, and my timer is just finishing now, so. Are we going to go over? Yes. But are we going to go over that much? No. So stick around. We will be done very shortly. I'm going to just underhit this a smidge. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Let's see how we fared. Oh, it's not bad effort. That's not a bad effort at all. 3 yards for the birdie. I'm just going to hit straight at it. There we go. I'm still on day 2 of the Paralympics, by the way. Even though we've been watching them for however many days this says now. This stream says now, what, like 22? Or is it 23? 23 today. I'm still only on day 2. But I'm almost there. I'm definitely almost there now. Into day 3. Almost into day 3. God, why is it gotta be an 8-meter crosswind? Nothing is easy in this Blue Lagoon round, man. Nothing. Crack, attack, central. We gotta give him immediately. The man has shown up. Crack, attack, central. Oh, he's just missed the spot. Guys, if you love Football Manager, then it just makes sense to follow the crack attack, man. He is a Irish Football Manager streamer who is currently in Thailand, enjoying life. Asterisk. And how do you feel today, Crack? How are you feeling today? I'm doing okay. I've had a crazy day at work that's finally over, and I'm doing well. You've joined me for the final game of the night. I'm on hole 11, so we're doing well. But how are you, man? I hope you've been well. How's Thailand? How's your body holding up? So. That is the most accurate asterisk I've heard in a while. In general, I'm grand. Done beach training and now recovering. Nice. I hope you recover well, man. I think I have a chance if I upspin this. So. How's the rest of oh man. Oh, hold on. I don't have enough juice on the top spin, but it's because we hit the fucking rough now. Anyway, how's the golf going? I'm not shooting phenomenal tonight, but it's just enjoyable. I'm like really tired, so I'm just relaxing. I told Stream at some point, some weekend after Valentine's Day, I'm going to do a tour of PangYa. And I'm going to play all 20 courses in a day. And that'll be like a 12, 13 hour stream probably, but I'm gonna do it for the sake of doing it. But the golf tonight is okay. I've just been enjoying playing mainly. It's not like the other night where I was playing really well and I enjoyed it like insanely much the other night when I played 10 courses, just because I was playing so well. I mean, I was just hitting everything. So I had a couple, I had like, I think the night that I played 10 rounds, I had 3 different courses I hit 25 under par on. Like, it was just insane. I was playing the best I've played in a while. But tonight, not, you know, it's just still enjoyable. Just glad work is over. Not that it's not like I hate it or anything. I'm just glad it's the weekend mainly. And yeah, been enjoying a chill stream. So, have you considered live streaming? I want to so much, but then I'm also the kind of guy. Go in. Oh, I'm also the kind of guy that would hate to set that up and also hate the look of it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I would like to do it. For me, the biggest problem is I am a morning golfer, right? I either golf 2 times a day, stupid early in the morning, or twilight hours during the weekday, right? And when you golf in the morning, you are almost always paired up with other people. And these are random people. And I don't want to be streaming the golf if I'm paired up with people I don't know. You know what I mean? And I don't really know anybody out here. Because I live so remote. So I would have to have a tea time all to myself. For me to want to stream the golf. But the setup is also a lot, because I would need to get the stand, right? The stand to hold the microphone, or the microphone, yeah. The phone, you know, horizontally. I would have to get battery chargers, because they're 4-hour rounds, and I would have to get something to cool the phone, because golf takes place in the height of the summer and it's very fucking hot. That's miles over the green. So that would be the biggest challenge, is how do you keep the phone cool enough that it doesn't shut itself off, because it just gets brutally hot some of the days. So I mean, brutally hot. There's heat, and then there's Pennsylvania heat, man. We'll get it like, we'll get a 60 to 70% humidity and a temperature of like 30 degrees. Not even, a temperature of like 34. So the height of our summer, it'll be like 34 and 70% humidity. And the real feel will be like 40. And it's just like that. You got a lot to keep cool when that happens, man. Like, so. I mean, it's just brutal. It's just brutal. It's so oppressive. And the crazy thing is, I have a friend that lives in Atlanta, and it's worse. It's worse down there. So, how is Thailand though? Is it summer in Thailand, or is it? That's probably easy weather for you. I'm at 102 Fahrenheit today. What's the humidity like? Because if it's dry, that's actually really manageable. But I have a feeling it's not. If it's humid, that's nightmare fuel. So. The weather in Phuket. I thought you're not. I thought you're in Phuket. 66. That's pretty humid. Not sure what that means. Humidity is the amount of moisture in the air. So the sticky feeling is the humidity. So, you know, usually when humidity is like 40% or below, even 50% or below, it doesn't feel too sticky. Once you get to like 60 to 80%, it feels really muggy. Oh, I love this hole. I absolutely love this hole for obvious reasons. Wind is going to take this a bit. We're going to give it a little upspin. Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get it? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. 0.83. 0.83. 0.83 from a hole-in-one on a par 5. Oh wow, 38's fucking brutal. Yeah, I hope it decreases as well. I can't believe I did that. 0.83 from a fucking hole-in-one on a par 5. Oh my god. Brutality. Man. Anyway. Well, I hope, man, fuck, that's miles over. I'm enjoying it here anyways. Need to improve my stamina a lot before I attempt this again, but I will do it again. Nice. I'm glad, man. I'm glad you're liking it, man. What's your itinerary like for the next few weeks? Like, how much? I never actually knew what you went to. You talked about it before so many times, and it's just not clicked what you've actually gone to Thailand for. I know it's like a fitness camp of something. So, oh my god, why am I miles over? Oh my god. Oh my god, I might bogey after an albatross. Holy shit. That's the extent of it, is that you've gone to Thailand for a fitness camp. That's the extent of my knowledge. Oh man, I lipped it. It's gonna be a bogey. What a nightmare of a hole I'm having. So. Anyway. We're on to 17. 2 more holes. We got 10 minutes to finish it. We'll be fine. We're gonna be packed up and out of here within the next 7 minutes. So, just an FYI for. Oh, don't go in the rough. Fuck's sake. No. 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 And we powered out of it. Thank you. I joined a fitness camp for general improvement and wanted to get my food right, my technical aspects right, and to potentially make new friends. So personal growth is the main goal. And I've never been this far east, so it's a nice challenge to do solo. That is actually fucking awesome. The fact that you've gone to the other side of the world. First off, you get to enjoy the other side of the world. Not many people. I've been to one country outside the United States, and it's been Canada. Right? I'm not as well traveled as I'd like to be. You know, so the fact that you get to go to Thailand is awesome. Because that part of the world is amazing. It's so different from what we're used to. I think it makes it amazing. I'm gonna spin even further past the hole. So that's awesome. I love the fact that also that you're trying to do it for your general improvement and want to get your food right. I think that's excellent. I might need to do the same. I just don't know if my body can handle that. Maybe not that kind of fitness challenge, but yeah, no, that's excellent, man. That's awesome. So nice, man. If you make it to Ireland, I'll happily show you some of our indulgence. Do you realize? Here's the thing. I thought about this too, right? If I do move to Europe, right, which I'm trying to. I'm actually gonna lose a shit ton of weight by moving to Europe because the food there is not stocked with all the crap that we have it stocked with over here, right? Which means, and I'm not super overweight right now. I'm carrying oh, fuck, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I don't even get it off the... High obede. Oh god, okay. So, you know, your food doesn't have high fructose corn syrup and all that shit in it, right? And I'm not super overweight. I'm carrying like 40 extra pounds at max. 35 really, 35 to 40 extra pounds, which is a good chunk, but it's not like, you know, super heavy overweight, right? So I have a feeling when I move to Europe and I start eating the foods there, which are a lot more natural, that I will actually start just losing some of that weight. Maybe not all of it. I'm not saying all of it. But if you only focus, however, big issue is every convenience store has every delicacy under the sun. So if you have a sweet tooth, you might be tucked in. Listen, I do be having a sweet tooth, but I still think because it's still natural sugar over there. It's not... Candy over here is almost exclusively high fructose corn syrup, which is way more fattening than regular sugar. And can... there's studies out there that show it actually leads to insulin resistance, which is not good, which is why the US is so fucking diabetic. But, what do you call it? Only 17 under for that round. But that is that. So, but thankfully, the poor people food is much better. However, it's expensive to be properly helped. Well, yeah, any place it is. That's true. But, who's in this? Oh, quite a few more people have logged on. It seems to be like later at night. Like it seems to actually seem that like between maybe 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. is a real dead spot for PangYa, which is a shame because I stream at 7:45. But I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. But my point is like the foods are more natural over there, so I have a feeling moving to Europe and eating eating their food and getting accustomed to the food that's over there, I would actually probably shed a solid 15 pounds maybe, which would put me back at 250, which is still overweight, but way more manageable than where I'm at now, 265. So, I mean, I'm 6'3". I'm a big dude, and I my hands, like my frame is very large as well. So, where are you thinking I'd avoid Germany like the plague at the moment? No, Denmark is my go-to, and then my backups to Denmark would be, you're 5'10" yourself. Nice. That's a good height. That's a very good height, actually. 6'3" is not a good height. And everyone looks at me and goes, why would you say 6'3" is not a good height? You're tall. And I'm like, listen, 6'3", you're just a little bit too tall for all the normal length shirts. And you're just a little bit too short for all the big and tall shirts. So if you buy a tall shirt, well, yes, okay, but yes, I didn't know that, but I'm not even. Germany was not even in the consideration. I would not move to Germany, period. So for me, it would be Denmark is my number 1. Ireland is my number 2, and somewhere like Greece could be my number 3. But Denmark is the main goal, and then Ireland is the backup right now. So, because Denmark it's a little bit nicer, it's a little bit more of where I want to go. Not saying it's nicer than Ireland, it's a little bit more inclined to where I want to go. But there is a language barrier, and I would have to learn the language. And if I can't learn the language, I can't get permanent residency there. But Ireland does not require you to speak Irish to get permanent residency. They require you to speak English. So Eindhoven is in the Netherlands, I thought. Yeah, Eindhoven is in the Netherlands. So... I actually thought about this the other day. I was looking at cities in Denmark. I would want somewhere close to the center where I can get to everything pretty quickly. So something like Middelfart would be okay. Aarhus, I was looking at. Yeah, sorry, geography has failed me. Yeah. The day an American knows more about geography. Jesus Christ. It's like not just fucking with you. But yeah, I was looking at somewhere where I can get to most places pretty reasonably. So like Aarhus, Horsens, Middelfart, places like that. Maybe even like Horsens or Vejle, somewhere along that coast. Because Aarhus, there's a ferry you can take and you can get over to the island that has Copenhagen on it. You're kind of fucked if you want to go to Odense though. Whereas like if you're in Middelfart, Copenhagen's like 3 hours. Aalborg is like 3 hours on the far north end, but like Odense is a nice like probably solid 30 to 60 minutes. Anything in the south is like probably a solid 60 to 90 minutes. So yeah, I would think somewhere like Middelfart or Middelfart, Frederica, Vejle, Kolding, somewhere like there. In the center of Denmark would be nice. I don't think I want to. I wouldn't want to do Copenhagen. Just because I just don't want to do. I just don't want to do Copenhagen. Odense would be okay. As well, if I had to settle for the major city, it would be Odense. Esbjerg, maybe. It's on the other side though. But anyway, that's where I would go. If I did Ireland, I would probably want to pick either. Honestly, I don't know, because my great granddad is from Cork, and it's really nice in the south of Ireland. So, Limerick maybe. Maybe Dundalk. I don't know. I have a friend that lives in Armagh. I know that's Northern Ireland. He doesn't count himself. He considers himself Irish. Don't hate him. He's a lovely, lovely dude. He's absolutely phenomenal dude. But yeah, he lives in Armagh, and he likes it. So being close to the north wouldn't be too bad, like Dundalk. But yeah, I don't know. Beautiful area of Ireland, just means to go elsewhere is a drive and a half. I don't know if I want that if I did Ireland, or if I wouldn't want that, right? Because the only other real big city you guys have is Galway. Like Dublin is fucking huge, obviously, right? And then like the only thing that's even comparative in size is Galway. All the other cities are significantly smaller. Limerick is beautiful. Recently fixed most of its drug problems. Okay. I didn't even realize you guys had drug problems. That's how much research I did. There you go. But yeah. Well, how far? Here's the big question. Oh, honestly, that's probably like a 6-hour drive. How far is Cork in Ireland to let's say just Dublin? Probably like 4.5 hours. It's 3 hours. That's not bad. What about Cork to Dundalk? That's probably like a solid 6 hours. Four hours. Cork is bigger than Galway. Belfast is bigger than it too. 3, 4 hours. Yeah, that's not bad. To go from one side of the country to the other in 4 hours. Do you realize what it's like here in America? If I drive 4 hours west, I don't even leave Pennsylvania. Okay? That's how bad it is here. But there's a direct train. Alright. Now you got me thinking. Denmark's still the goal, 100%. The areas of the areas of Europe I want to avoid, like the plague, would be anything. First off, Germany, Poland, the United Kingdom, France, um, kind of Italy. It's nice in Italy in some parts of Italy, but their infrastructure isn't good enough. And then anything close to, but that's mainly due to the roads. Okay. Yeah, no, I wouldn't go anywhere like that. And then I would want to avoid some of the old Eastern Bloc countries. Not that they're not nice. Like Romania, I know is very nice. But like it's just, I don't think I would fit in a Romania or a Bulgaria or Serbia. So I mean Czechia, that was the other one. Czechia. Spain's a really good option. It is, but I think they require you to renounce your citizenship. In Spain, I think they. Oh no, they do. Oh no, only for some people. Naturalized citizens must renounce their previous nationality. No, thank you. Czechia was the other country I was thinking of. So it's Denmark is option 1, Ireland is option 2, Czechia is option 3. That's what I would say is the 3 options for me. I actually really wanted to go to a tiny country like Luxembourg. I was looking at Luxembourg, but you have to renounce your citizenship. Same with Switzerland. I was going to do Switzerland and Liechtenstein. Same thing. So, and then Coach Sanko and Ziggurat had me thinking about Slovenia for a while, but it's genuinely pretty hard to get in there. If you're not marrying someone in there, it's very hard to get in there. So I was like, okay, well, but yeah, Denmark 1, Ireland 2, Czechia 3 right now. From the research I've done, Norway wouldn't be a bad option either. They're probably the 4th option is Norway. As well. So, anyway. Right. I finished PangYa. It's 11 o'clock at night. I am very tired. So, we are going to see who we can raid out to. Who the freak is live? Ange is still live. I think you went. Nope, you're live as well. Let's see here. Boba Jenny is live, but I can't rate her. Let's see. Roro Orochi is still live. She's a VTuber from, I think, Malaysia. Really good conversationalists. I'm going to see if I can rate her. I might not be able to. Have a great sleep and see you in the future, wise one. Don't call me the wise one, man. I'm not wise. Rorochi's settings do not allow me to raid. That's Sage, man. Let's go to First Goal Series then. We're going to go FGS and raid. He's doing his Monza save. Playing in Italy with Monza. We're back tomorrow. It will probably not be with F1. It will probably be something else. But we may also play F1. I don't know. We might jump around. It might be like First Ascension, Action Time in, Football Manager, you know, all sorts of different stuff. We'll see. Anyway, thank you so much, First Goal Series, or sorry, Crack Attack for being here. Chicken Farm Parm Dinner for being here. Viva la Corona for being here as always. Until tomorrow, take care. Have a wonderful rest of your days.